Welcome to the What Shara Made podcast. It's episode 37 and welcome back if you are a returning viewer, and a big hello if you're a brand new viewer for this episode. I've got a couple of FOs and quite a few whips and even some acquisitions to show this week, so I might as well jump straight into it. Now you might notice, depending on if I experience the same difficulties with uploading this one, that I've only just released another episode. Episode 36, excuse me, was filmed the Saturday prior to it was released, which was the Thursday, so it took me that long to upload it. I had a terrible time trying to upload it. I don't know why, but on the 13th try, it uploaded. Hopefully episode 37 won't be quite as difficult to get online. Anyway, let's get into the whips. Now you might remember this one from last week, and it was really small, and it has grown a little bit. So let's see. It's all tangled up halfway through a row, but you'll get the idea. So that's this one growing, and I'm sorry, try not to dangle those needles on the table. And you can see the pattern a little better this time because there's more of it to see. But they're big double eyelets. There you go, that's a good view of them. And it's just a simple triangle shawl shape. You'll actually see the points of the triangles over here. And the yarn that I'm using, you can sort of see it's actually tonal. It's a hand-dyed cotton bamboo blend, and it's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty, and it feels beautiful. And it is this yarn here. I didn't tell you what it was last week, but the Bellissimo Amalfi hand-dyed cotton bamboo blend, and it's a 50-50 mix. It's 100 grams and 220 meters. It doesn't say what weight it's meant to be, like whether it's meant to be a sports weight or a fingering weight or anything like that. It doesn't say that on there, but it's knitting up as a light DK, maybe a heavy-ish, maybe a sports weight. So at the tension, that would match that. Yeah, it's probably more like a sports weight actually. It's just lovely. Love the colour. Oh my gosh. And that colour's coming up quite accurate on the screen there. It's a bit Swiss cheesy. And this shawl here is for a dear friend of mine. His favourite colour is green, and she is vegan and doesn't want to have animal fibres wrapped around her, which is fine. And it was a lovely opportunity to use plant fibres for a change in a shawl, and I really like it. I might have to make myself one. There's another colour in this range that's like a really sort of like a dirty gold. I don't know how else to describe it, and it's right up my alley. I probably shouldn't have the same colour as this one, or if we're together and wearing them, we might look like we're in some sort of groovy team. So maybe I'll make mine in a different colour. So that's the Bellissimo Amalfi yarn. If you see it around at your local yarn stores, check it out because it's quite lovely. I think I'd really like a top in it, actually. Maybe if I finish any of my other summer tops, I might make myself a summer top in that. And my next whip is a Christmas present for someone who doesn't watch the show. And it's being housed in my brand new Mrs. Brown's bags, project bag, and oh my god, I love this. It is so beautiful. Thank you, Jodie. It is so cool. And if by some strange chance you don't already watch the Grocery Girls podcast, which is co-hosted by the lovely Jodie, who made this, definitely go and check it out on YouTube. They're long, but they are hilarious. Excellent. Great value. I've just been watching Grocery Girls before I started filming now. So inside this amazing bag is a Christmas whip. It's not particularly Christmassy, but it is for a Christmas present. So it is a pair of little ankle socks that are rainbowy. And these are for a friend of mine who is 13 and she's pretty groovy. And she's left me some hints on Instagram by tagging me in a few posts of rainbow socks and other rainbowy things. So I got the message and I am making her a pair of rainbow ankle socks. And I'm loving them. I started these last night and I'm almost finished the first one. So I like the speed of that. Ankle socks are so satisfying like that. Yeah. So you can see the sparkle in the cuff and the heel, and that will also be the toe. And that is Knit Picks Bitskoshtia Glimmer Stroll Glimmer in black with dog hair. And the rainbowy part is the Knit Picks self-striping yarn, which is the Felici in the rainbow colourway. And it's the first time I've knit using this rainbow colourway, but I've got a lot in my stash because two of my nieces are mad rainbow fans, so I might be knitting a few more rainbow socks. So that's this whip, and it's just a plain old vanilla ankle sock with a Fish Lips Kiss heel. And hopefully I will have those done before Christmas. I think I should. They're good travel knitting, and I've got a little bit of travelling to do this weekend, so hopefully I'll get those done. That would be great to knock one more Christmas present out of the way. And my next whip is one that I showed you in the last episode as well. And once again, it has grown slightly. And I wasn't sure whether I should even bother showing you this whip because it's stripes. You know what stripes are going to look like. It's a stockinette. It's just slightly more stripes this time. So, here we are. It does actually sit flat when it hasn't been jammed in a bag, but trust me. And it's going to be a top for me. It has a split hem where it's slightly longer at the back than the front, and in stripes, as you can see. And the yarn I'm using is the Billie Jean yarn from Wool and the Gang. It's called Billie Jean, and it's upcycled denim and cotton, and that's what's happening here. So, and that's really all that's going to happen until I get up to the armholes, and then it'll be slightly different stripes. And yeah, it's just going to be a stripy top. Maybe I won't show you until I've finished it because it's kind of a bit, I don't know, you know what stripes look like. It is lovely though, and I am going to love wearing this so much. I better get it finished before summer's over. And my next whip is, well, it's actually a hoe and a whip. So I have finished one. I should have got a sock blocker to show you this, but I didn't, and I don't even have one in reach. but my silver birch socks. So I have one finished. I wonder if I put my hand in here, you might be able to see it a little better. So it's actually a little bit hard to see the beautiful lace pattern in this yarn, and I didn't really think about that until I had finished this one, and I put it on my foot and I'm like, oh, can't really see the pattern. I should have chosen a solid yarn, but I didn't. It doesn't matter anyway because they're still absolutely gorgeous. They're so pretty. Oh my gosh, this yarn, you can sort of see the sparkles. And just finished the first lace repeat, the toe on the first lace repeat on this one. So I'm so happy with these. They're so beautiful. Pattern is gorgeous. Love making the pattern, and I'm already planning another pair. That's how much I love the pattern. And I'm going to make the next pair in a solid colour so that you can see the beautiful, beautiful lace properly, because it's just gorgeous, just gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Love it so much. Oh, this yarn. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm actually going to see if I can get some more because I really like it. So that is the Silver Birch Socks by Naturally Knit. I'm never going to get that right. Just in case I got it wrong, I'll put it here as well. And that is all for whips. Now I've got some FOs and they're all sort of the same thing. Now this is a set that is a sample for my local yarn store, and this hat with the awesome crown. Oh my god, that's my favourite bit. So this hat here, let me see if I can put it on without getting too weird. Oh, it actually matches my top. So this is my little hat that I've made. And then a pair of these guys. These are probably going to be too big for my little hands, but we'll see. Oh no, they're fine. Oh, they're not going to fit over my Fitbit though. Look a bit strange wrapped around the Fitbit. And they're getting bunched up around my bangle. But never mind, you get the idea. So that's what's happening here. And these are made using the Click-Eaton Superfine Merino that you know I love. Oh, a little bit frizzy there. And these are the 3 new colours that they've released in this yarn. And you've got Malachite, which in certain lights looks sort of dark grey or even a charcoal colour, but it is actually a super deep teal. I don't know really what you call it. It's coming up very dark green on the screen, but it's got more blue in it in real life. But it's a gorgeous colour. And then this colour is called olive and this colour is called silver, and together they just, oh, they work so beautifully. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. Couldn't love it more. And when I made these gloves, obviously using the same yarn, I don't know if I can really tell now which was, oh, this one. I made this one first, and I made this one second. And I finished this and I put it away. And then I made this one, and then I got them both out to block them a little bit. That's my neighbour with his power tools again, if you can hear that. And this one was huge-ormous compared to this one. You can still see a little bit of a difference. I tried to block it out. I don't know why. I used the exact same hook for both, and one is definitely bigger than the other. Obviously my tension changed from like within 24 hours, and yeah, I tried to fix it in blocking. Hopefully no one will notice that ones are large and ones are small. But, oh my god, that's ridiculous. Look at it. Never mind. I don't know why that is, but I have talked about that before. When I make a pair of gloves, one is always bigger than the other, even though they have the exact same amount of stitches and rows, and I've used the same hook or needles. One is always bigger than the other. I don't know why. I can't explain it. I guess that's one of those mysteries we'll never know. So that is my only FO. Now, oh, yeah, I guess that's my only FO, really. Just looking around at my collection of things gathered around me here. But I did do some dyeing yesterday because it was really hot yesterday. The weather was very warm. Finally, we're starting to get some more weather that's more like we are definitely heading into summer, because it's been pretty cold, which I'm fine with because it means I can wear my knits for longer. But yesterday it was over 30 degrees here. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but it was hot. I think probably in the 80s. I don't know. But it was very hot here yesterday, so I thought, great, perfect day to dye some yarn and get it dried all in one day. Excellent. And what I did, excuse the poor scanning of this. I'm no good at it. I'm no good at winding yarn on the yarn winder, and I'm no good at skein yarn. Ugh. Aren't they pretty? Oh, I actually matched my top quite well. That was unintentional, but... so, these three colours, I've been thinking about these three colours for months, and I think I've got an idea that I want to do with, make with them, and it's a new design that I've been thinking about. I was looking through my notes. I have a notebook that I write all my design ideas in, and sometimes they're very specific and sometimes they're very vague, but I'll usually write what kind of yarn I'd like to use, perhaps even colours or types of colours, and I'll write vague sizes, like, you know, a shawl this wide or this deep or something like that, and I'll write the types of stitch patterns or the texture I'm looking for and things like that, and then I go back through and review those notes, and at different times different designs will be calling out to me. And this one, I'm not going to explain it because it won't sound any good, but I think it's going to be made out of these three colours, and I love these colours, but I don't know if anyone else will, so I'm a bit, I don't know whether to make the prototype in this because it's got to be like, you know, universally appealing, but I don't know, they're sort of neutrally, it's not a word, but I think I'll love wearing it, so even if it doesn't become an actual design, I'll still have a prototype with these three gorgeous colours that I absolutely love, so maybe that's worth it. So yeah, give you a bit of a closer look. They're tonal, they're not meant to be solids, they're deliberately made tonal, and it's on a sock yarn base. It's an 80/20 superwash merino, and it's really nice. It's really sturdy, but it's super soft at the same time, so that's a great combination. So hopefully in the coming weeks you will see these three colours coming together in a design, and hopefully it works like I'm imagining it, like it's swimming around in my head. Hopefully that comes out like I hope it does. So that's those three colours. Next is a beautiful acquisition. Oh my God, I saw this on another podcast and I had to have it. There was no way I could not have it. And I contacted the amazing maker of this and asked if I could pre-order it before they actually released it, because I knew I wasn't going to be available on the day that they released it, and I had a feeling that would sell out pretty quickly, and pretty sure they did. But lovely Alison from the Yarn Parlour, hello Alison, was kind enough to let me do like a pre-sale, which was lovely. I've got to show it to you like this, I think, but check it out. This is my strawberry sundae project bag with the little cherry on top. So cute. This is a progress keeper. Look at this fabric. This is so cool. It is like an ice cream sundae, and if you know me, you know I am mad about ice cream. And it didn't just come with the bag. Oh my God, that bag is so cool. I'm in love with it. I would totally love a top like this. Alison, if you make clothes, I would love a top like this. Would make a really cool skirt as well. Oh my God, I'm getting all sorts of crazy ideas. And I don't know if I'll show you the inside in a minute because it's really cool. But it didn't just come with the bag, it was a kit, and it came with this. Isn't that divine? Oh my God. I am so in love with this. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to knit it into anything because I just love it so much in the skein. It is just so magnificent, and it's coming up quite accurate colour-wise. I love this peachy colour here. God, that's gorgeous. Oh, I love it. And I can't tell you who it is by because I can't remember what this symbol stands for. They don't have their name written on it. That is their symbol, and it is hand dyed in Edinburgh. And I know the name of the dyer, but it is not coming to me. So hopefully I will have found out and put it down here so you can go and check them out, because oh my goodness, this is amazing. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Oh my God, I love it so much. So I'm so happy with that. I'll show you the inside. I don't know if it's really gonna, maybe I have to turn it inside out. It's got these amazing, it's got ice cream trucks on the inside. Look. Oh my God, that is so cute. That is just, oh my God, I love it so much. So excited when this arrived. And Alison, the amazing maker of this bag, she's got a whole series of ice cream related bags, and amongst other amazing project bags, they're really good. Alison also has a really great podcast called The Yarn Parlour on YouTube as well, and she talks about lots of really interesting things, and she's also doing, I'm not sure if she's got an official name for it, but a bit of a swatch study. There's probably a much better way of describing it, but she's taking yarns from her stash that are a bit unusual, things she hasn't used before, things she's not sure what she's going to do with the yarn, and she's making a swatch. Every month she's making a swatch out of a yarn that she doesn't typically use, and then looking at its different properties and qualities, and then thinking about whether it's something that she could incorporate into a new design or use for something else. And it's fascinating. I love watching that. It's really fascinating. I love watching when anyone does a study like that, like Devon from the Handmaiden Woolen podcast, who's doing a breed study with his spinning and spinning different unusual breeds of sheep fibre, and then talking about the different qualities and seeing how they play together, and if he likes them, and what the different qualities of the different yarns could be used for in their best capacity. And that is really fascinating as well. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I keep trying to think of something that I could do like that, but I can never come up with a clever idea, but maybe one day an idea will strike me. So that is everything work-wise that I've got to show you. Oh, actually, I think I forgot to mention, while I was showing you these, probably would have been helpful if I told you the pattern name, because it's one of my patterns. And this is from the Libertas collection, obviously the hats and the mitt, and that's available in Ravelry. There's also a cardigan that goes along with it that I've made so many times I could probably make it in my sleep now. And it's a really, really easy, but as you can see, quite effective pattern. And gloves, nice and really quick, but also an excellent way to use up tiny little scraps of yarn. You don't have to do it in the 3 colours. You could use 5 separate colours if you wanted to. Same with these, you could use 4 separate colours, it'd be totally fine. And I have done that with these and it looks really cool. So that's what that pattern is. Can't believe I forgot to tell you. Anyway, the next thing I'm going to show you is a special giveaway, because it's almost my podiversary. I have been doing this podcast for almost a whole year now. I started last year at the beginning of December, just before my birthday last year, and I think because December is my birthday month and also my podiversary, I'm going to have a very special giveaway with this amazing skein of yarn, which was very generously donated to me to use as a giveaway on the podcast by lovely Hannah from the Rose Hip Knits. Now let me get this out of the way so you can see her card. So lovely. Love that new design. Hannah is gorgeous. Love it. This yarn, oh my god, it's that vibrant in real life. It's coming to you very true to colour on the screen. It's beautiful. The colour is called Rose, which is perfectly fitting, and it's 100% superwash Australian merino cross DK weight, and it's 100 grams, 200 meters. So definitely enough to make a hat, or even a cowl, and you'd probably have some left over if you made a hat to incorporate into some mitts, which would be very nice. You could have a little set, it'd be gorgeous. Or you could make a little baby top. You could probably make a Milo out of this, Milo vest. It is, I wish you could feel it because it is so deliciously squishy and soft and just beautiful. The colours, oh my gosh. Oh, so gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Love it. Thank you so much, Hannah, for donating this. And I'm going to set up a thread in the Ravelry group. I don't know what the prompt will be yet, but you'll find it there. You'll find it in the Ravelry group. And I'm also going to make a set of stitch markers to go with this. And whoever wins it, I'll just use a random number generator and I'll draw it out. Just be a subscriber of the podcast and a member of the group. And when I finally think of something clever to use as the prompt in the thread in the Ravelry group, just pop in there and answer that. It won't be anything complicated. And you'll be in the running to win this beautiful skein of yarn. Oh my god, it is so gorgeous. Love it. So, I I think that's it for woolliness. The weather, like I said, yesterday was very, very warm. Today it is not very warm. It's not cold, but it's not hot like it was yesterday, which is good because I don't really like hot weather. And it's very overcast, which is my favourite sort of weather. And it's not raining, which is good. But tomorrow it's forecast to be a little warmer, but not too crazy. And I'm heading off to the agricultural show that I entered a bunch of my things in that I showed you last week in the last episode. And I don't know if the judging will have taken place when I'm there, by the time I'm there, tomorrow. But we're going to check it out. Some friend and I are going along to the agricultural show. I'm hoping to pat some goats with any luck, fingers crossed, and alpacas, if they're there, they will get a smooch as well. And I won't be going on any rides because I don't like rides particularly. I used to when I was younger. I would go on everything, no matter how crazy, but now well, I'm too old for that sort of stuff. I feel sick just watching those rides now, but and I don't know really what else is going to be at the show. I've never been to this show before. Actually, that is possibly not true. I may have been once when I was a very small child, but so long ago that I'm not sure if I'm remembering that or if I'm just making up that memory. Anyway, I haven't been in recent years, and I know there's going to be animal things there, so I like that. And I know there's going to be agricultural things there, and I like that. And I know there's going to be crafty displays, and I like that. So I think I'll be satisfied. And then on the Sunday, I've got one of my nephew's birthday parties, and he is turning 9. I can't believe it. I remember when he was born. Feels like yesterday. And I managed to find a hoodie, really cool hoodie for the soccer team that he follows. So I think he's going to really like it, hopefully, fingers crossed. I'd been searching everywhere for a present for him and I just couldn't find quite the right thing, and then the other day I walked past a sports store, and I would never normally go in a sports store, and I thought, and I doubled back and I thought I may as well, I've got a bit of time before I have to catch my train, I'll have a little sticky beak in there. And I walked in, and right there in front of me was the hoodie of the team that he goes for, and it was in just the right size, and it must have been fake, so that's what he's getting for his birthday. And I'm looking forward to that party. It should be fun with all the cousins. It'll be good. Cousins and cake, perfect combination. And I think that is genuinely it now. I've gone a little longer than I thought I would, but that's okay. Fingers crossed I won't have quite as much trouble uploading this episode. I don't know what went wrong with episode 36, but hopefully 37 is a charm. Alright, I will see you again soon, and hopefully the episodes will be slightly more spaced out instead of one after the other. Alright, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.